Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. I know I needed a few extra minutes here tonight, but I'm almost ready. As usual, time to clean glasses. My favorite thing to do! Bella! What are you doing down there? Hey! Quit being neurotic. Alright. The glasses out. Get the cleaning cloth. also need to turn on my other light. I always forget. My camera lighting system is pretty rudimentary, but it works. Ideally, I would like to have like actual 3-point lighting with like diffused light, but I would have to also find a place to fit those. Because the ones I would have in mind are white. I guess they're not really that spacious, but they're pretty big. And honestly, I don't really need to spend the money, because my lighting is just fine. At least I think so. I don't know what everyone else thinks. Maybe it looks like trash. My entire goal is to just not be completely overexposed, but also not blind myself. Because let me tell you, I mean, 2 bright lights shining directly into your face for like 4+ hours. Worse than you think. Dad, it's enough. Quit being neurotic, puppy. Hey. Don't make me yell at you. She's like, what the fuck, dude? I get away with everything. What do you mean? Here, wanna come say hi? We'll turn the camera on and you can say hi. Turn this text off, we don't need that anymore. Come here. Come here. Yeah, no, I'm making you get up. Oh, okay. Let's switch over. Oh, prime Doge material. Here, let me fix my webcam while we're here. Yep, the gain is all messed up again, as usual. And with the white balance, what the fuck? Say hi to the people. Yeah, you need to clean your eyes out. Yeah, they got gunk in them. Yeah. Go back down. I know I made you jump up. Can you trim your hair? In 2. Yeah, easy. Go back down. Switch over here. We turn this on. And we can log into the game. Maybe. Okay. I was worried for a second there. I was like, oh no, did the servers just like randomly crash or something? Okay. Oh, tables. Running slightly late today, but not too late. Oh my god. Here, let's turn things down a little bit. Do the usual. Okay, let's check first and foremost. Have we sold some stuff? Have we sold some things? Not really. Bummer. I will relist these at the end of the stream. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Not really worth anybody's time to see me putting in numbers. I have made 250k though. That's a nice stack. Just off of quest rewards. Okay. But more importantly, we are heading back to Dravania. Probably can go to Mogham and take the Chocobo. I've never actually done it in this zone, so I'm kind of curious. Also, I noticed last time in the stream that my Ether Compass was covering chat, so let's move that over. It was like covering chat, but not really. And I don't want that to keep happening. Yeah, last time we left off, we made camp with Izael, Hestinian, and Alphino, and we are currently directly on our way to meet with Hraesvelgr. We're gonna see what he has to say. Yes, hire a porter. So now, what's gonna happen here? Okay, it's just a black chocobo. Okay, that's cool. It's consistent. Ooh. Ah. Alright. I'm gonna hoof it the rest of the way. Four arms. Who else do we know that has 4 arms? Oro? Ravana? Shiva? Which is kind of ironic because it's not that Shiva. Okay, let's talk to the crew. I trust you are well rested. Good. If we are to parley with Hraesvelgr, we shall each have need of the full complement of our wits. Well, I don't have too many of those, so... Whenever you are ready, warrior of light, full eager am I to gaze upon this great worm. Yeah. We must succeed in winning Hraesvelgr to our cause. Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva. Yeah, he's basically gonna tell you to stop LARPing. Sorry to break it to you. We're pretending. The campfire was so cozy, I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith, I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot on that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if it's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. Yeah. Now, he's gonna be speaking like Draconic, and there's gonna be text accompanying. Normally I would say it because it's not in English, but I feel like that would be a little messy. So you may have to just pay attention to the text on the screen. I know usually if you know, you're just listening to this on your other monitor or something and not really watching, you can kind of get away with it, but I figured I'd give that early warning. Then again, they could have changed it. I haven't done this in a long time, but he is indeed speaking a different language. Which, if you remember, if you've been with me for a long time, you'll know that the reason, because I normally would play in Japanese, because I'm a fucking weeaboo. Normally I would do that, but I thought for the sake of the stream and making it easy to follow along, I would do it in English. All the way we go. Is there an ether current over here? There is. Where is it? Above us. I can hear it. Let me grab this first. Where's the next one? Almost 1200 to the east. Okay. Let's see. What's the... We've got not one, but two sprouts here. Gods be good. So this is the place. Yeah, you already said that. Okay. Just a bunch of nothing. Turn this off preemptively. Like, almost certain this is voiced. Like I said, you'll have to read along. I apologize.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva. But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me. I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Esk esh easy lease nice.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Ntene. Esh edi in esk in. Non esi somi shisi shi.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelger, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
Nten I el gain. Kakole som in. Slusk star I skifte. Stosk in. En asai I innosk. Teto hamafo. Esk ein I sorn ul an. Dran il ul esk afashi. Fia aini kinu, losken stari strari dran, lar hesne snell. Tohamaftar, fesk du for one I strasi, og nis el esta I thorn. Sai el if in ned, or ratatoska, stray ul mornin. Seski anman lisna, kasea, tiene ned el monikel, eskian, Hesnes in, is hesnes in, as list. Is lufta, sith thra and tu in, gish an esh el ra. Sith morni ratatoska nis heg ed, for always in dar. Kal Eikmon thorn en Yuin, ale fei in leita, workin uskin in. San hes shisnishka, stadrana Snodoan kin uteda ma az mornish.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Mixai eski listain, non miki shisikin, kua ala aim el. Sai an usin afa an thorn nizeg. Non wo I alamon a. Skor esk mik I es. Nes so I
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Sale orn I nesh iratatoska kin for elna. Si is nesh dokin an.
Then the seed lies within us.
Is ros esh idran. Oloson inizeg. Non nish I esk diedran en. Wa ulwa skola es alakin el andranken. Mondo.
Ye gods! I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
War ulmon alaan as drago. Kawol smain korsu thrahal seskmoni se an inkiniseg.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
In ice in drago, ale inia in.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Ja an, lis as an in la tu ole ul in an hes isu. Mik du set in sohi, nosta no lis ais dui for fa in. Ka an isi a uldran as niseg for. In lai as nesh I an iratatoska. In sith som ishi eskfal ulgar los an. Snosk for an, non an lis I an. Skorn I lens an. Skola.
Well, shit. Basically just like, Ysael's just like completely dejected now, like, oh shit. What false god is this Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? Yeah, I mean, it's so funny because she like actually thought she was Shiva. Like, what do you what do you mean? As predicted, Iceheart's faith in the worm was misplaced, which leaves us with but one recourse. You know I have the right of it. It's true. Hraesvelgar was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. It's but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. It's true. Big true. Nice. Purple pants, purple pants.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the
Yeah,
Eyrie,
yeah, who do you
is said
think?
to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr.
True.
But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe. But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Brutal. See what she has to say anyway. Okay, same thing. Makes sense, I guess. Yo, look at this dude. Look at this dude. Right, enough of that. Not that I had any control over it, but I thought it was cool that I sounded the horn and Gales came in, and then we exited the cutscene and Gales are the weather right now. Complete coincidence, it's not how it actually works in game on a cycle. But a pretty nice little quinky dink. Are you kidding me right now? Bruh. Fair enough, I guess. There is that like bottomless pit over there. Okay, let's also see ether currents. How many more do we need? Okay, so we just need that one from traveling, and then the rest are all quest related. Which, speaking of which, here's one. Probably get one more from finishing this area. And then another one will probably be progression locked. And we'll just get to it when we do. Alright. Where's my buddy? My buddy. Let's check. Okay, yeah, we just leveled up last time. Okay. Bring it on. And Baba Booey. Defeat enemies as you search for the area. Well, I mean, do we really have to search for it? Because, I mean... like... Wait, why is my webcam mysteriously dark again? Yo, my settings reset mid... Hello? What is happening? I feel like, man, Logitech... They know what's better, I guess. Doesn't really help that I'm like completely like murdered out right now in all black. Because I like a lot of black garbage. That's okay though. Sometimes I do wonder though, like I have considered getting like an attachment mount thing that I could use my phone as a webcam, because I mean like phones have crazy cameras nowadays. So I could like, I feel like I could easily get that and like a ring light on it or something and have like much better camera quality. Although, I mean, this is like a pretty decent Logitech webcam. It's just Logitech software is so bad. Kind of triggers me, honestly. Let's see, where is this current? 325 to the northeast, so it's up here somewhere. Basically, like, straight ahead. Oh. You know what? We're going dinosaur hunting. I don't have fire for, but that's okay. I don't like the way it says third leg forward. That's so sus, bro. Why you gotta say it like that? Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Might actually have to... Here, let's mana ward. Not enough time. That's okay. I still got a gold failure, though. So, you know, could have been worse. I for sure could have taken that guy, though. I'm kind of considering, though, I could get, like, actual potions that are pretty good, and I could just use that. I could abuse that shit. It's something I never really did when I was playing my first character, partially because I was a white mage to start for like a very long time, so, you know, I could just self-heal. Alright, let's remember... Nerd to the north. Okay, so it should be like right over here. There it is. Got some Umbral 11, I think. Umbral Static is what it's called. Umbral 11 is a different thing. But also, like, not. Uh-oh. God damn. Oh, hello. And Baba Booey. I gotta say, like, the really awesome thing about Black Mage is at higher levels, your spells really start to look, like, extremely devastating. Like, it really feels like you're just nuking motherfuckers. And I love that. I love magic that feels powerful. Even if it's just, like, it's like just standard shit, right? It's nothing special, it's just I'm literally just casting a fireball, basically. Oh, come back. Follow. Return. Return to me! Oh, come on now. Go back to your home. There you go. Turn free stance back on. Let's see, should we take this guy out? Yeah, let's do it. We definitely got time for this guy. Alright, so sharp cast, fire 3, thunder, ley lines, fire spam. Let's use Mana Ward right away. Oh, cool, I can use Blizzard 4, that's nice. Saddle, why not? I don't know, I'm getting hurt. I'm getting messed up. Heal me, dear Chocobo. I need to live for at least another minute, then I can get another Mana Ward up. I've got him down to half, though. Sharp cast. Oh, this is fine. Now, I do have my Chocobo set to healing, and its favorite food is Mimic Gourds, which further increases its healing. So it's a little bit better than normal. But the companion AI is, like, kind of bad, honestly. And 30 seconds. Yeah, I got this. No problem. No problem. This now. Thunder, ley lines, sense fire. Get on the side, so if they AoE me, I can move to the other side. And he gonna go down. He gonna go down. See you later, idiot. It's funny, I got a gold failure for that other one, but I still got like 70% of the XP and most of the seals. So it's kind of like, okay. Cool. I'm at 3,200 seals. I think I need 5 or 6k for the next rank up. Maybe I can do a leveling at some point. Get most of the way there. Let's turn this quest in, and then we can grab that and the follow-up. Well, I think we found it, guys. I think it's this big foreboding purple cloud with thunder coming out of it. Voiced cutscene?
Is that it?
It is. They really add a lot more voice acting for the main scenario and subsequent expansions, which is nice.
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
Giggity. I want to penetrate Garuda's lair again. I mean, what?
It will be just like the good old days, no?
Who's Mark? You're funny, Naps. Alright, let's take these. Wow. Hey, Naps. Look at your shiny little founder badge. Look at you. If our only remaining recourse is to violence, then we should seek out the swiftest path to victory. With every moment we hesitate, Ishgard's prospects grow bleaker. Here, let me turn this back on. A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the Airy, and I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at Saint Renette's Forum. From what I gleaned of the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Cid will still be in Ishgard. So if I'm not mistaken, we do have a trial coming up soon. Whatever can be taking her so long, Kupo? My replacement should have been here already, but I don't see her anywhere. I'm so hungry, I wager she went home on account of those troublesome Tullahans that are flapping about. If you slay 4 of them, that should secure a safe path, giving my replacement no excuse. Please, my stomach begs you, Kupo. I love the little bandanas. I really need to, like, find the time to... Oh. This person hunts. You can tell. Oh, never mind. They're doing the quest. I lied. Alright, I take it back. I really need to, like, make my own versions of all these Moogles that have, like, different headwear. Like, make them emotes or something. I could even make them, like, free emotes and just add them through, like, better Twitch TV or something. Hey, babe. Ow. Sorry, dude, but you're gonna have to blow up. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't kill it. am an avatar of destruction. Fire, lightning, and ice. Now, it's actually really cool because it's kind of like internally consistent. This is just a complete aside, by the way, but... So black mages use fire, lightning, and ice. And white mages use earth, wind, and water. Isn't that cool? Thank you. Now that the toll hands are out of my way, it's only a matter of time before my replacement gets here. I'm about to pass out from hunger, so I think I'll go ahead. What could go wrong, Kupo? Nothing at all, dude. Follow your stomach, homie. Oh, yeah. Do we have any other unlocks? We do. So let's go do that. And then I think that should be... Yes. Okay. It's the last quest we need to do. The other one we'll get when we come back, I think. Which won't be for a little while, but hey. We'll have everything else sorted and out of the way. Oh. Are these like the silver version? I actually like these earrings. I have like these gold ones that are like the same model and everything. Nice. Ooh, Disciples of War or Magic. That's always nice. They should do that more. Hide and seek seemed like a fun game at first, but I had no idea everyone would be so good at it. Now I just want to go home. Could you find the other 3 Moogles and tell them it's time to leave, Kupo? Yeah. Where they at? There's one. There's another one. Can't believe you found me. I'll find an even better hiding spot next time, Kupo. Hopefully, because I mean... Did he even try? Do I have to really go around? Probably, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to necessarily get up here. Oh, I can. Okay. Cheating the system. You actually found me. Ah, well, I suppose it's time to go home, Kupo. Where's the other one? Ah, ha, ha, I see you, little buddy. I spy with my little eye. Yeet. I fell asleep in my hiding place. I think I'll return to my comfy bed. How long were you playing hide and seek? Unbelievable. You've already found all the Moogles? Finally, we can go home. Never seen such skillful seeking in my life, Kupo. Sorry to make you find everyone. We usually don't hide this well. You'll be the first one we invite to our next game. Alright. Back to Ishgard. My sprint. Let's see. Just out of curiosity. What do we get next? Thunder Mastery at 64? Dang. Which is basically nothing. Polyglot at 70. About actions. Yep. Well, we already have Between the Lines. So that's nice, but we're not going to be able to use that in a lot of content. That's like level synced. Thunder 4 is nice. Triple Cast, very nice. Foul, very nice. Damn, I forgot. You don't get Umbral Soul until 76? People that don't know, that's it's like a downtime ability that lets you get Umbral Hearts back. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on the alien airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or mayhap even the Skysteel Manufactory, but let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Emmerich would seem the obvious choice, but there's no guaranteeing he will be able to grant us an audience at short notice. Ah, I have it. Count Edmond's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy Sea's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Amanalan is about. Okay. Let's do it. That's right. I'm that lazy. I'm gonna teleport. So let us go. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust? In search of a Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting the monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. Okay. Oof. Okay. You know what? Let's just run over there, okay? Then we can do this. Yeet. Oh, hey. What you doing out here, homie? A magnificent view, is it not? When I need to think on something, I like to come here and watch the clouds glide by. What a dude. What a guy. If Ishgard comes under attack, we'll have to get out of the city pretty sharpish. Don't much like the idea of leaving a job half finished, though. What's that? There are dragons coming. Sorry, you can't talk now. I have to finish this job and get out of here. I have to finish this job and get out of here. Hello, Sid. You bastard. Aphelan, Alphano, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Jeez, dude, chill. Greetings, Master Garland. I am sure it will come as a little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. Another wind barrier, and you say it was conjured by Nidhogg. The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do, some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mists, but we do not know for how much longer. Alright, I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we give that new toy of yours a proper field test. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufactory is not far. Okay. Let's just teleport over there real quick. Oh, real quick like. Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one. And what is it?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
A mana cutter.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, and lots of places you can't.
God, Wedge sounds like such a fucking nerd. It's amazing.
Time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off, if you'll forgive the pun.
The little chocobos.
Saru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace, the Sultana.
Oh?
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
I certainly shall. I am as intrigued as you. Shall we hear what news Tataru has brought us? Yeah. Get it? A general summons? Because it's general. It's funny. Good one. General Raban says that they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Pressing though Ishgard's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Mana Cutter's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and lend what aid we may. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Estinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alphino. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light, 'tis past time Ul'dah was delivered from this darkness. I agree. Oh, let's go ahead and use one of these. Oops. I accidentally clicked something. Who the fuck? Who are you? Oh, we've got a nice little fisher here. I would like to get a lot of the crazy like fishing achievements, but I can't cope with the RNG aspect of it. It's too much. Raubon's looking a little bit better.
Thank you for coming.
It's voiced as well.
No thanks are necessary, General.
Amazing.
I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours? Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Ul'dah!
Everyone just nods. Okay. Our target is Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Meriel is still in hiding there. You know, if it were me, I would probably, like, flee somewhere a bit further away. Not, like, right outside Ul'dah, for example. That's just me, though. I'm pretty stupid. Nice and foggy. Can't see shit. Wait a second. What is this? It's like a... What's this supposed to be? Just a flag? Maybe like a weather vane of sorts? If it... Assuming that like spins on the top. Not really, because there's rope holding it there. Curious. Anyway. Wow. I just realized something. Could I have taken a boat here? I think I could have. Here, let's talk to this skipper. We're bound for Crescent Cove. Yeah. That's right up here, right? Yeah. That's cool. I like travel systems like that in games. Huh. Nice. Anyway. Mariel? Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Well, that was easy. Guess we'll, question everybody else as a formality then, right? I haven't talked to this dude in a while. Lady, I should say. Oh, wait. No, I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind. There was someone else. Yeah, it was this guy. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in one of the Thaumaturge quests we met with somebody here that gave us, like they're affiliated with the guild, and they gave us a little quest. Oh, hey, Pippin. Oh, Dulala's here as well. I suppose it was too much to ask that we stumble upon her buying fruit in the market square. Let us gather all the players together. This has gone on long enough. I'm surprised that she's here, honestly. Gods damn it, where is she? I will tear this place apart if I must. Easy now, General. We don't want her bolting down some other hole. Alright. And what brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Mariel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this. What? Sir? My associate and I want only to help rebuild and restore the Silver Bazaar to her former glory. Unfortunately, several of the local residents continue to refuse our generous offers to purchase their property. Bro, they're trying to gentrify this place. Scumbag. So it should be this house. Well, hello there. Voiced cutscene?
You are Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
Also, my camera reset again. That's getting annoying.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
You mad?
General Alden.
I discovered the issue. My camera was deactivating every time I toggled it off. And thus, it was resetting to the other settings.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Well, hello.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lolarito, you'd best talk fast.
Yeah, man.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega.
Omega?
When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
Ooh, Alphina's mad.
Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleji Adeleji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law. if you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation. You will find Her Grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I like not your motives, Lolorito, but you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
No, this is before the Aerie. We just talked to Sid to work on the mana cutter, and then we were basically called here, like, kind of like in an emergency.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Yeah, so thus, basically in today's stream so far, we've talked to Hraesvelgar after the little camp cutscene with Ysael and Estinian. And Hraesvelgar basically told Ysael to stop LARPing, and she's all depressed now. Estinian is waiting for us, because we need to find our way into the Aerie to just try to stop Nidhogg directly through force. And then, basically as we were talking to Sid and they were unveiling their new airship design, we got a message, well, Tataru showed up and she was like, hey, we have urgent news from Ul'dah, and now we're here. By the 12, I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Yeah, about that, he's kind of lucky. Like, maybe he just, like, knows Rauban that well. But he's really lucky Rauban didn't just, like, kill him and, like, Dulala just because, like... he very easily could have and just been like, fuck it, dude. If he was just, like, slightly more unhinged, maybe he would have. Shall we also make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. I suppose he probably thought about it longer than a second, and he was like, yeah, this would probably ultimately not be good for Ul'dah. Dulala is pretty, like, neutral. They don't really, they, like, you know, they're like on the they're in the syndicate, but they don't really seem as, like, good or bad as some of the people do. Lolorito is very much like a capitalist, like, money guy who's just kind of an asshole, but he's not, like, really evil. So, in that regard, I guess. Also forget about the mana cutter issue. I was like, Sid, we have problems. And Sid was like, here, I know. Olafel confidence. All right. But also, you know, Lolorito is the man who's been behind all of these schemes so far, so he does generally know what he's doing. I think it's just funny that Ilberd, like, trusted Lolorito. Really? Really, bro? He did brought his lawyer just to be like, hey, don't sue me or kill me. Yeah. I gotta give props to him though. He didn't come with any guards. He very well could have came with like the brass blades or something. But he came essentially by himself. So Flame General Raubon mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. Ah yeah. Time to wake up Sleeping Beauty. Voiced cutscene? Question mark? Probably right. So here's the thing, I don't think Ilberd trusted him and just used him to his advantage for his cause. I guess, but Olorito still kind of screwed him, because he promised he would help, like, fund taking back Alamigo, and then he's like, really? You thought I would do that? Which is the entire reason why Ilberd tried to execute Raubon. Because he's like, well, I'm not getting paid anymore, and this guy's an asshole, so let me just kill somebody to make myself feel better. Oh.
I was having the longest dream.
"'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands. Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Olorito's like, nah.
Compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition.
Hey, Mags.
'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrius. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
This is the first time we're hearing about it.
This ship. Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords, and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
And I'm sure you're gonna be selling all the weapons, Alarito.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
Yeah. What's that? Character development in my MMORPG? Shock. I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil. But the fact remains, there is no man alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Yeah. I'm pretty great, huh? Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion. Oh, it's been like 20 minutes. Just chill. I'm assured that her grace will make a full recovery. I, and Ul'dah too, shall flourish once more. General Ralban and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Yugiri, a question, if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of Captain Ilberd's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphino. To me? I see. I am grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me? You were there at the company's inception. 'Tis only fitting that you be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. Wow. All bow. Yeah. Ooh. Neko. Commander, you're alive. And Fafalan too. I knew you'd scrape through. My splendid crystal braves, I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Bah, you'll not hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than expected, aye, but we was still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you've a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. My god, who's this beauty? Oh, my long-necked goddess. We've talked it over, see, and we're all agreed. Ye can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves... The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other and to you. Commander, Alpha now. Our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. Where is she? Where's the love of my life and my future wife? Oh, hello. I don't believe I recruited you. Your legs are longer than my entire body. Amazing. Pray excuse me, I had thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty. But as Thaliak is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm. Specifically, Urianger and the Waking Sands, and Tataru and Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channel of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland at the manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able. Okay. To Ishgard we go. Athalan, how in the 7 Hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have but this moment completed the Mana Cutter's first successful test flight. Oh, so I didn't tune to the streams in a while. How is the Step of Faith instance? I still haven't looked at it. It's actually good. It's actually quite good now. I think, there's like... Let me see, did I actually have any, like, negatives about it? Not really? Like, it's kind of the same, but it's a lot of different stuff. Like, Bishop, like, actually does things and, like, flies around and, like, breathes fire like a dragon. He doesn't just, like, stomp on things. You still have waves of enemies that show up, and you have a bunch of like knights and other important NPCs that are there. And then like the finale is really cool. Livia has a really cool moment. Or I think that's her name. Okay. A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you might want to pay a visit to Fortom Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. Oh. Yes, I'm quite happy with all of the changes as far as those kind of contents are concerned. Like all the trials that got turned into solo duties are actually very good. You have fulfilled your obligations to the Old Dons, then. Mistress Tataru has been keeping me apprised of the situation. Once I learned that these mana cutters of Master Garland's were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the Eyrie, plotting his revenge. Might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Emmerich? I think we have kept him in the dark long enough. Yeah. Good idea. I will say too, by the way, all these streams do get uploaded to YouTube, and I do, the way I do it is, obviously, you know, I upload them and everything, but I actually tag the video with timestamps. So I basically, the way I decided was best to do is each timestamp is basically its own quest or instance. So like, for example, right now, I would have this entire section would be ready to fly. And then the same thing would be at, like, if I were to do like a dungeon like Dusk Vigil, I would mark it as Dusk Vigil. So I figured, you know, if it's like going to be 4-hour videos, I might as well break it up so people know like where stuff is. And, you know, it takes me a little bit of time and it's slightly tedious, but I think it's worth it in the end. So, you know, if anybody watching misses anything, or they, like, want to see something previously, they should be able to do it pretty easily. I'll be right back, though. Alright. Sorry about that. Had to go bring something inside. Let's get back into this. Something as in your doggo? No, it was a package. Although Bella is staying with me tonight. My sister has some things she has to do this weekend. Sir Emmerich has been eager to speak with you. Pray proceed. Hey. Why'd you go down there? Voiced cutscene time? Could it be true? It's more likely than you think.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
Oh.
Ah, the moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Oh.
Lord Commander, no!
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who?
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury! You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend, it would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
I guess Sidney is the first person to basically tell Alphino to shut the fuck up. Amazing. What a great character. I have pricked Master Alphinode's pride, I fear, but had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino will make a fine field commander. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. True? Big true? Ooh, mana cutter key. Ooh. We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland and take possession of the mana cutters. Okay. We can just cut across. We don't have to teleport. So I will be doing the Eyrie if anybody would like to join. Should be unlocking it here in a few minutes. You know what? I never take this entrance. Yeet. Just a moment to take care of chores and I'll be there? Okay. You have a few moments. Oh. Baffilan, old friend, the cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear through that wind barrier like a cermet drill through cottage cheese. And that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. So cottage cheese exists in this universe. Good to know. You have our thanks. Come, Warrior of Light. The dread worm awaits. But, I mean, stuff like pizza exists. I mean, why not? Oh. Ah. What's going on here, then? Oh. How do I not even have, like, access to... Oh, hey, I'm over 1,000 achievement points on this character. Cool. Actually, let's take a quick detour to Gridania. Let's get some of these achievement certificates. You're fine. I'm taking a quick little detour anyway. Matter of fact, let me ask the link shell. Alright, Jonathas. Yes. 12 certificates. Oh. Get the chocobo head? I think I have it. I do actually have it. I know for sure I have it. Let's check anyway though. Yeah, there it is. It's in my saddlebag. It was when I was doing the and I'll probably continue to do this for the Manderville questline. I was wearing the fat chocobo head with a suit. Could get a bunch of minions. Minion of Light is like 3 minions in one. Same with Leader. Goblin. I don't know. I might have to get the Goblin, honestly. And Nanamo. I could get... Oh. I mean, we gotta get the Ariman mount, right? Behemoth is whatever. Magitech Claw. I'd rather get some minions, honestly. So let's get... Minion of Light. Wind up Leader, wind up Goblin, wind up Nanamo. And we're done. Alright. Let's get all these. Okay. Nanamo climbs on your... I'm assuming you mean head? Should. I mean, I know like she climbs on your shoulder, which means since I'm a Lalafell, she should climb on my head. Let's check though. Let's do a beckon. Oh. Oh. Then this one changes based on the grand company you're in. So in my case, it would be Raubon. And this one just changes. It's kind of random. Each time you summon it, it'll be different. And then we gotta get the Goblin, because I'm a Goblin. I'm a Goblin D's. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, just let me know, Kelker, whenever you're ready. I'll do a ready check. Okay. Let's see. How about we actually go... Oh, you're ready? Okay. Well, let's do a ready check then. Oh, we have 3 DPS. One of you is gonna have to bite the bullet. I wouldn't have accepted otherwise. Fair enough. Alright, got it. We got a heals. Good. Thank you much. To the area we go. No, Insta. Where's all the tanks, bro? They quit the game. They canceled their sub, bro. Give them both a hug for me? Okay. I will do that. The ready check doesn't reflect the job change, a nice feature that would be appreciated. Yeah, that's a good point. That would be nice. Makes me wonder, like, on their back end, how they update data. It seems weird to me that isn't something that's like maybe it just causes too much strain for their code base / hardware. I know they have really specialized server infrastructure, and that's why it took them so long to get new servers. But Yoshi P, I think, is like, I don't know if like his engineers / like, you know, just team in general, like just tell him a bunch of bullshit because reasons, or like if he's really just doesn't know what he's talking about. Because he says a lot of shit where he's like, oh, that's impossible. And then like modders or something will like do it in literally a week or less. And granted, that's usually like a hacky way they do it. But it's like, yeah, it's not impossible. You mean it's impossible under the constraints of like whatever limited shit you have, right? Oh. 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 Damn, bro, all the tanks really did quit this game. What the fuck? I have a notification, but for what? Oh, okay. Julio. Hey, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and... Oh. Oh. We got the mentor bonus. Oh. as soon as I click away. All right, let's go. All right, objective number 1. Hug Kelker and Amber. Oh, get wrecked. Huh. He's like, I got your eye, bitch. Dang, this is a long intro. Let's fucking go. All right, hugs completed. Oh damn, he's zooming. Alright, let me just get close enough to the ethereal manipulation. There we go. chill around this general area. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't have access to that spell here. That's stinky. Let's keep a lookout for this ad. There it is. Nice. Since we are both magical ranged DPS, I'll probably try to limit break on like a big pole or something, like maybe this one. If this guy walls the wall here, we probably won't have limit break by then, never mind. I was gonna say this would actually be a pretty good place to do it. Alright, he's just gonna chill here. Fair enough. Yeah, if he pulls... Oh, we still don't have enough for a limit break. Never mind. I'm tripping. More loots. All right. Now this fight will be a little bit more trickier on Black Mage because of the whole cloud thingy going on. Yeah, this. And that's why I saved my instacast Fire 3 procs. AoE, AoE. Sure cast. Calculated. I suppose I could have teleported to someone too. Alright, we now have a limit break. I guess I'll just use it. No. I'm gonna save it for the ad phase in the final fight. That'll be good. Get some delicious MP back. Yummy. Oh, wait, let me see this weapon. Yo. Sick. Ouchie. Here we go. Cutscene. Hopefully this person waits. All right. Wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, it's got the gaze. Aw, damn it. That's okay, though. Get right back in there. Forgot about that little stuff that pops up on the ground. Probably gonna target me. I'd be surprised. Oops, that's the wrong spell. Okay, ads, I believe. Group them up, sir. Nope. There we go. And it's over. Baba Booey. Thanks, everyone. Oh, shit. It's like, okay, bye. Okay. Cutscene, I believe. Yeah, sure. I have to imagine this is voiced as well, so...
No, Worm! This ends here!
That look on his face, though, holy shit. Oh.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Uh-oh. Nice balls, homie.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
Notice the names of these knights.
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends.
On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
Oh.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Then there were 4.
We 4 then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dyrendare, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Oh.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded? You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull? Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried. 'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, Warrior of Light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Ooh. And the weather's different. Obviously, you know, the cutscene has to be a certain way. Some cutscenes do let the actual weather come through, which is kind of nice. Though Nidhogg has fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Alright. So now we have the mana cutter, and we can also fly in this area. Nice little twofer. Now let's look at our mounts. Got this little guy. Got our mana cutter. Just keep these all, you know. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Eitzheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. As long as it's not like in the Island Sanctuary where it was witness at the locale and it was just fog with 2 torches. And it's just fog with 2 torches up. Yeah. Let's go to Zenith. We can fly now. Let's use one of our new mounts. Yes. Yes. Flying giant eyeball thing. Oh my god, the way I sit on it, amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. Amazing. She has scarce moved since last we parted. Hraesvelgr's confession will soon shake her from her stupor. 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragonsong War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. It is time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, Warrior of Light. Yeah, let's fucking go. I'm assuming this is voiced as well. Let's just preemptively, you know, cut that. Yeah, the dragon go hee-oh, ha, ath, ah. Al, elk, al, ka.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Hes an ole draonig es set niseg an hes an stra av an.
Ooh, thinky pain. Makes you wonder, though. Where's Nidhogg's other eye?
Hes easy an in.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
Kom an I får an kin lun hes mon in. Noskan strav an ulstjas an.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
Diswan som anshin inkin in ela. Esklos lisek a, lisesk angaan. I'm fire, kolum an, tomlos ineskla. Kas echi shiso, sekmon ina an, srei snowfall in sith I an.
You guys get all that? Is it clear? He's like speaking Spanish or something. It's kind of weird, but... And thus did betrayal beget unending vengeance. It is funny that he kind of chastised us for our own passions, and it's like, bro... You guys have been torturing an entire group of people for 1,000 years. You know, understandably so, but it could have ended when it did. What is this? That's kind of dookie, I'm not gonna lie. What about this? Oh, that's much better. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Hraesvelgr wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. True. Big true. Oh, another cutscene, huh? Wow.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom?
Oh.
At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
We shall see. Oh.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Oh.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
Oh, Bray, you sound different. What's up, dude?
It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
No. Incorrect.
Comrades, sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come!
Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp! And I, for one, would not forsake it!
Peace?
Okay, bye.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Yeah, tell him, Orshafant. Let us see how long this peace lasts. Alright, sorry, but I'm gonna disband. That was rather too close for comfort, but 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You returned to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. It's true. It's true. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Halone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess, I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on. Beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mists together, along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Emmerich to Fortom Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Fafalan and I shall await you there. Okay, well, let's just go this way then. We're already pretty close. Yeah. Oh.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Oh, okay. The plot is moving quickly. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Let's take these, I guess. Oh. So I can do the next job quest, but that's not going to be available to me until Stormblood, so a bit away. More cutscenes. Yeah, this one isn't voiced, I kind of figured. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortum and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. It was these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emeric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Fafalan reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Justinian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The Dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They would gladly watch and wait while the Highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Fafalan, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Revolution! Oh, what is this? What? What ether current is that for? What the fuck? Interesting. I'll do that at some point. Aww. Fafalan, Alphino, gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gibrion and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully, but what of you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Emeric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The one thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if ever I have heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Let us make inquiries below. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Eh? What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. I don't know a god's damn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Bro, I'm down here. You idiots. Not a single shred of information? Just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tatar's ears are as sharp as ever. Oh. Oh. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gibriant knows aught of value? There's a Gibriant, whatever. As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Faffelin, that's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crow's Ear who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? Yeah. Alright, let's go up there. Over to the market, I assume. Let's see. Yeah, sure. So, you're Gibriant's errand boy. Good. How's he doing? Same as always. Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. I somehow doubt that. Well, you gonna hand them over or not? Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hyritha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? You might as well just go out this way, I think. No. Oh, up this way. Yes, I'm Hyritha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, sir? I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare, her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. And when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hure made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Yeah, I got about like 30 minutes left on the stream. Let's see how much more we can get done. So, the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Hold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldine. Here, let's do this thing again that we've been doing. Okay. Really, no results, huh? Must be another name they took liberties with. Well, I feel like I'm close enough. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor on the broom, a man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Bro. Bro. I'm sorry, but bro. Ouchie. Ouchie. Halone's blessings be upon you, sir. A gift for me? The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. It was that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart. She couldn't help what she was. Eventually, she won them over. But those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. She was a remarkable woman. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Or, and hear me out, I can use my omniscient knowledge Still looking for your mongrel. Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look, or did you fancy someone specific? Wave, hello. I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Do you think I'd tell you just cause you asked nicely? I mean, yeah. I'm being honest here. I was kinda hoping. What a guy. Don't you fucking throw a snowball at me. I will find you and I will make you pay. Have you made any progress? Well, yes, but no. So our mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. Where's she at, though? Oh. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either. I'm sorry, you forget I said anything. Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her, quickly, after them. Should I kill him, boss? I'm gonna hit him with a fire four.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
Random voiced cutscene? Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Alright, Psycho, chill out.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Night, say? I don't know if that's really private, but yeah, we can go there. Oh. Level sync, huh? I'm assuming you're gonna be yapping some more, so let me just preemptively do this. She kind of fine. Yeah, she's a cutie.
So, While you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hells?
Oh shit.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Ah, this guy.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats, certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Nice lipstick, bro. Oh, that's okay, that's a pool. Get the chirurgeon first.
You disgust me.
Why is that motherfucker got Mad Max Fury Road spray paint lips? And he's chromed out. Gotta witness him. Or Chiffon, what are you doing, homie? What you doing, bro? He's like, should I stay or should I go? Oh, hello. I won't be having you do any pesky healing. Alright, cool ability, bro. Filthy rats. Sickness must be purged.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
I forgot this happens. Oh my fucking god. He's a ninja.
Ugh, lucky bastard.
Lucky? What do you mean?
'Tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
So now, for reasons I'm not going to be extremely forthcoming about, I think we're near the vault. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to save that for next stream. Because several reasons. Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pureblood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They none of them are well-bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Halenart. Here, let's hear that again. I like change my pronunciation every single time. Here we go.
Ayunart. Are you not?
Are you not? It's a little robotic, but I think you get the gist of it. But enough. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Yeah, let's stop with the jokes. Now, not quite. Yeah. I think we'll end it here, because this is going to lead us into the vault, I believe. So we might as well just stop here while we're ahead, you know? Alright, so what I think we are going to do, though, is see if there's anybody worth rating, since I have a few viewers right now. Let's see if we have any cool gamers playing video games right now. Zath is streaming Dead by Daylight. Yeah. So, thank you all for watching and hanging out and chatting and all that fun stuff. I'm going to send you all to friend of the stream and fellow 14 player Zath. She's not playing Final Fantasy right now, but she is playing Dead by Daylight. So if you'd be so kind to stick around for the raid, I would appreciate it. But if you got places to be, that's cool too. I will catch you all tomorrow with the conclusion of this little story we got going on. Stuff has kind of been moving a bit quicker. And it's kind of coming to a bit of a head. And I want to save it for the beginning of tomorrow's stream. So, without further ado, let me witch this stuff. And if you happen to be subscribed to my channel, go ahead and spam some of my emotes. Like a girl, like a boss perhaps. Or maybe a Moogle or something. Okay. Good night, everybody. And here we go. /raid Zathareth. Yes. All right. Goodbye. Bye-bye.